Hello students, good evening to all of you. So I'm going to discuss question number 11. So in this problem we have three wires of different mass ratio and length ratio. We have to calculate the resistance there. We have to calculate the electrical resistance in the ratio. So as we know that resistance is simply R is equal to rho L upon A, but we have no idea about the area of cross section there. But we know that we can write this area as we know that volume is basically area of cross section into length. So in place of area we can write volume upon length. So वो जो length है वो इस तरह से बन जाएगा, it is rho L square upon volume. Again now volume is also not given in the problem, but we know that density is equal to mass upon volume, so we will write in place of volume as mass upon density because we have the knowledge of mass there. So it is rho L square, and in place of volume I will write mass upon density. I am writing this density as rho symbol or density symbol will confuse you, so I'm simply writing the density. So as you can see that we have the relationship for that resistance in terms of mass, in terms of length, and in terms of rho and density. As rho and density are the constants there, so we can say that resistance is basically proportional to L square upon mass. So this is the relationship that you can use when you are going to solve this type of question there. Now in the first wire I can say that the length of the first wire is in the ratio, I will write it as R1, so it is in the ratio 3 is to 2 is to 1. So let's suppose length is 3, so it is written as, I write it 3 because its ratio is 3 to 2 is to 1. So for first wire I will write 3 there, so it is 3 square, and its mass is basically 1 there, so I will write 1. So resistance 1 we are getting like it is equal to, I can say that I'll write this as a constant, so R is equal to some constant multiplied by 9. So this constant is for every expression for every wire, so I'm simply writing that R1 is equal to 9. Similarly I go for the second wire there, second resistance there, so it can be written as like it is L square. Second wire ka jo length है it is 2, so it is written as 2 square, and its mass is like 2, 1 is to 2 ratio is there. So for the second wire, so it is written as 4 upon 2, so it is 2 there. So for the R2 wire the resistance is basically 2. And then I again go for the third wire there. So for third wire, as we know that this is the relation L square upon M, so for the third wire the length is 1 and mass is 3, so we can simply write it as 1 square and mass is 3, so it is simply written as 1 upon 3. So when we check the ratio, so ratios are coming like 9 is to 2 is to 1 upon 3, but this is not in the option, so we have to simply like write it as 9 3 27 and 2 is to 4, sorry 2 is 3 6, and it is 1. So this is the answer. We can also write this same ratio in this ratio also, this is also the same thing. So 27 is to 6 is to 1 is the answer for this problem. So this option D is the correct answer for this. Thank you.